What's up, everybody? We are back with the Cookville Crit. 32 starters. You guys thought I forgot about this one at the end of July. Just been super busy. Went out to Colorado a few times. Yeah, grow an Evoke bike, making things happen. So I'm going to get into the strategy for this one, but first I just want to show you this course. So we're going up a slight uphill. Dang, so that says -1%. That's not true. We're kind of, oh, maybe it gets better. Okay, yeah, so maybe it's only 3%. It feels harder after you do it, and really you can smash, as you can see, 600, 700 watts up it. And now we're going to take the first left-hand turn around, and you're kind of at the top of the course on this next left. And if you look to the top right, you can kind of follow along. I'm really digging this blue color. And then you go wide, you absolutely rip this corner, and then you're going to come and you're going to rip this right-hand corner. And you're going to fly down through the start-finish line. And the finish line is like right about where that tent is on the left, right there. So this first and second turns, we're back at the start. It's you can go fast. It strings out. You can just hold it through, and now you're back on this uphill. So as we go along, the hill takes its toll. And Andrew Crater's right behind me. Usually I'm the oldest guy in the race. Andrew is older. I believe he's 47. I looked at the reg list before I started this video. Up the road right now is Fausto Krapitz, aka Fatso Crepes. That makes me laugh every time I see his name on Strava. He called himself that, not me. But he does say he's a thick boy and he can go fast. Former collegiate national time trial champion. TJ Kalia from Nashville Locals in front of me right there. Now, this race is the day after Aaron Shafer. So you may see my blog posts about it. I just kind of got beat up on by some teams, which then they lost the race. We had the opportunity to beat Mike Olheiser. He's the current Masters National Champion right now, 45 plus or 40 plus. The dude's won amateur nats, masters nats, international stuff. Dude is shredder. So he did not show up today. He went home to Georgia. Raleigh Weaver was here though, and Raleigh's racing some pro races in China right now or recently. And so my tactic, I won this race last year. I was thinking, if these guys are just going to gang up on me, I'm just going to play the whack-a-mole thing, and I'm just going to start smashing early. Hopefully we lose some of the Cat 3s or lesser abled Cat 2s, and let's like whittle this thing down to a bike race amongst people that actually want to race. And so really you're gonna see me do, right now I'm just riding on the front. Andrew just looks back like, okay, we're just motoring here, going 32, 33. I almost wish I had volume in this, but it just, the rear camera picks up too much chatter. I need to get another one. You can see that it is strung out, and I wish that as I'm making this video, it's really hard for me to see what's going on here. Maybe I can make this bigger. So I'm going to actually narrate through this whole thing because I want to watch it. TJ makes a little move here. That's like a funny corner because you can actually accelerate out of it. And also people always ask me this. The watts on the bottom right-hand camera, the watts to the left that are very variable are just current watts all the time. The one that says power to the left, that's 30-second. So I just like to throw that in there for fun. Heart rate, pretty high. So kudos, Andrew, the guy behind me, raced the Masters race before. I did not because I really wanted to win this one, and I felt like I needed all of my matches, racing alone and having been ganged up on the day before. So this course is fun. I mean, you're just going fast. TJ probably could have ripped that a lot faster, but oh well. So there's Fausto. Last year, people were watching my teammate, and Fausto almost bridged up to me, And this is one of those courses where if I can get away, I got a good chance of winning because you're just taking all the lines yourself. It's really smash hard up this little, it's not hilly enough where my size is much of a penalty. And then you just go fast down. We've already dropped one Novo guy. So yeah, we're definitely, it would be great to see a camera in the back. I mean, you can see it's way strung out, but I'm like, you know what? We're only 5 minutes. And this is the thing, you go around this race and you're like, oh man, that was pretty hard. It's only 5.5 minutes. Still got a lot of bike racing to go. So at this point, I'm thinking, geez, maybe we slow up a little bit. Maybe we go see we're only at 30 now as opposed to 33. And I want to kind of let, it's a toss-up, right? And I'm having this is a one-take video. I don't really think about this before I start recording, which maybe I should. But, you know, if I continue to try and just punch people in the face in this race, eventually you know what I'm thinking right now? Shoot, Raleigh might be sitting 6 wheels back, and he's going to put in the dig that totally crushes it, right? Maybe he gets away. But the way I looked at it was, if I wasn't super aggressive, then when Andrew went, I got a little nervous. I think there was a preem, actually. Let's see, so Fausto's behind me. When I'm thinking, though, if I'm really like chill and sitting in the group a little bit, people are just going to send people up the road. I'm going to be having to cover a million attacks. It's just not going to be awesome. So at this point, I'm like, ooh, we got a little breaky break here. So I get behind Fausto, and I'm surprised. I don't think he rails this as hard as he usually would. Let's see. No, he does. And I'm on those Vittoria courses, which have helped me out immensely. I've gone back to my old tire a couple times, just I had extras laying around to use up, and the Vittorias are just so racy. And this was good. I'm like, all right, sweet. Novo guy wants to race. You know, Novo has been really stepping up their game tactically, and Hamish Beetle was he's obviously on the squad, but he was at the race in Three Rivers, and we'll get to that one in a couple weeks. But they are racing more to win as opposed to being sometimes negative. You know what? Sorry, I don't like that term, negative racing. Just they were one of the squads that kind of were like racing an outride with me, and it's like, dude, do you want to beat me or do you want to win the race? You can do both, but one of them makes friends and the other one doesn't. And he actually came up to me afterwards and was like, yo, we've talked about some things and we're not trying to be like douchey out here. And I thought that was super cool that he said that. So kudos to the Novo guys. And this dude, I don't know his name. I think we actually might have been in the road race a few weeks later together now that I'm looking back on this video. And he was shredding it. So you can see, man, we're 8 minutes into this, and going up the climb is like, we're not doing 700 watts anymore. We're doing 470, 500. It's definitely starting to zap in the legs. And is that a big gap back there? There's Cooper. Cat 2 is basically Cat 1. He kills. The hard thing is once the fastest guys in this race come to the front, I still am sort of stuck without a teammate to chase most of the things. And like if I let Cooper go, no one's going to chase him down. They're going to make me do it most likely. So still looks like a pretty good field back there. Fausto's chilling a little bit. And yeah, I mean, this is just not an easy course. I'll put all the stats in the actual blog post. And 657, I lied. We were going 7+ again. So over and over and over again. The temp thing here says 82. but it was definitely felt hotter that day because I went across the street to get some ice, did some ice stockings. Cooper, Fausto, Taylor, our newly crowned Tennessee Criterium champion. Congrats to him out of Memphis. Memphis is coming up in the cycling scene. I think things are shaking up here a little bit. You know, man, we got a new squad starting next year, a Vogue bike presented by Insured. We haven't really blasted that out yet. I guess we're going to drop it now. No. You know, until you start making social media posts, the team doesn't really exist, right? LOL. But we got some e-racing involved in that, and Patrick was like, Memphis versus Nashville. And at first I was kind of like, The more I thought about it, we got some hitters here. I would love to see. Nashville's just more unified in their riding. They have GSD. There's like one big group ride like once a month in Memphis. And I'm gone. I don't complain about it because I'm gone a lot racing or traveling or living life. But it would be nice when you're here to just have a standing group ride. Doesn't really seem like there is one. You know, like Rochester, Latte Ride, Nashville, GSD. Everyone's got the Saturday, like, come get your face kicked in ride. Here it's like kind of, everyone says it's not cliquish, but it kind of is. Taylor making a little move. I remember watching this and being like, that seems early. But motor's around. I like his aggression. I'm drinking this really good coffee right now too. Thanks for racing, but gots to go. Yo, Fausto, man, it was good to see you at this race. Where have you been at? Come back to the road, man. We miss you. Sorry, Taylor. I didn't know what was going on with that Novo guy, and you kind of got behind him, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to go around these guys. Didn't mean to sneak on the inside, but you didn't seem pissed, so. But I definitely wasn't trying to chop a corner on you. But you can see this climb. So 110 cadence I'm doing. I'm just like, let's get smashing and go fast up it. You know, I shouldn't call it a climb. I wish you could go ride the course. I mean, I think people, if you refer to the course, like, oh, on the climb at Cookeville. But the top gets hard at the end, and this is some things like go down up there later. Foreshadowing. So, all right, what can you take away from this video? This is what I'm going to maybe title this like who was that dude? I saw that guy on the start line. I was like, I don't know him. And then he started hitting it, and I was like, we might have a problem. Red alert, everybody. Guy we don't know. I think he's from, I'll have to look in the results list. But this is my whack-a-mole thesis, is like, you know, I put in the other blog post, if you're racing alone, these are some tactics that you can use. You know, instead of getting ganged up on, sometimes you just got to start the fight and whittle the squads down. It's harder to do in a road race because it's not going to be like this over and over and over thing. I don't do a lot of Tabata 30 on, 30 off, 30 on, 15 off. I did them in the past. I just don't get as much adaptation from them. I'm not a huge anaerobic guy. It's not like the weakness that I'm totally going after. You know, for me, my weaknesses that I've improved on are VO2 max efforts. You know, 1 minute, 3 minute. 5 minute has always been decent, but I've tried to elevate that. Ride with faster guys or try to at least compete with them. Not always possible, but it's nice to give it a go. But yeah, being more of a diesel threshold guy. This course, if I keep hitting it, I'm doing more of that than going 900. As I said, do 900. chasing people down. So fun race, really good promoters, good dudes. I like that they brand this thing. The race hasn't been around that long. And they give away sick mugs, which is actually why I went back. Um, it was pouring rain last year, so it was really awesome to have dry roads this time. So I think I might try and fast forward here. I actually don't know what people want to see. Do people want a whole hour of this? I kind of want to watch it. Let's just watch it. My commentary is going to slow down now because I figure saying less is more. There's Raleigh. See, Raleigh waits till 16 minutes in to show his face. He's smart. And you can do that when people aren't going to make you do everything. My camera did, yeah, my camera swiveled off to the side at one point. Whoops. Oh, yeah. We're not even going to get into that. You know what? We are going to get into that. Don't be the guy that is being violent and vicious in a race. It's okay to get upset. It's okay to be pissed off at somebody. But, you know, when you're yelling things like, I'm going to smash your face into the curb, you're going to say it to the wrong person, and they're going to smash you into the curb. And if they do that in front of me and it takes me out too, I'm going to be pissed. So usually, if someone's like, F this, F that, blah, 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 getting really like threatening, man, I'm just going to roll past the start line and be like, yo, somebody take this guy out of the race. Just to put you on blast to be that guy. I mean, the dude is a good bike racer. He's a Cat 3, and I respect him as a racer, but like, clean it up, man. You're not tough. And actually, you know, I don't know. Maybe he's a jiu-jitsu karate master and would kick everybody's ass, but I just think telling somebody you're going to smash their face into a curb is the wrong thing to be saying for your own not getting an ass kicking. But hey, everybody do you. So that's my take on it. We got a nice view of the parking lot in Cookville on the bottom right. What's up, fans? As you can see, big fanfare, as usual at an amateur bike race. Probably 45,000 people there for us. Lining the streets. There's a couple more. Patrick Harkins was talking about, I forget what other fringe sport. He's like, yeah, you know, it's just like cycling, like the traveling circus that goes town to town and races. I was like, that's so true. All right, so we had a little lull there, right? It's about a 3-minute lull. Nothing like crazy happening, just motoring along. And now Nobo picks it up. I think really at this point, you know, you're in the lead group and you're saying to yourself, do I take a dig, trying to find out if it's going to force a split? Is there a brake that's going to like peel off from the brake? It's going to have to be a pretty hardy move with somebody else that goes at the same time. So sometimes it's hard to force that. Or, excuse me, do you look at the race and say, well, how, you know, is this pace tiring other people? If I do this for another 15 minutes, how will I feel versus how will other people feel? And then maybe that's when you kill them. Or it goes back to if you're out, man, maybe you need to try and get away earlier. And, you know, will they lose their motivation? And how does this all play out? Don't worry, I changed the camera in the back, but I'm kind of digging this view aside from my leg. Going, wow, 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 wow. Really like to see who's behind me. But yeah, I just figured keep pushing it. 20 minutes in. I don't know if I want to keep watching this, so I might stop this and move forward. BRB. Right here, Fausto, aka Thick Boy, Taylor, and there goes TJ. They make a move up the road. Trying to see, like, ooh, who's going to chase that down? No one. I actually don't remember this. And do I actually think I thought? I'm going to try and get him on the hill. Let's see if I'm right. On the mountaintop. I guess I wasn't super concerned if I'm worried about the camera. Looks like there's maybe a dozen guys back there still. That's Lee Yarborough. Raleigh on the right just passed. Good move by Andrew and Raleigh. That freaked me out. 22, I'm making notes here. 22, 27. I was like, hell no. And I want to try and get away with them. That would be a good group to roll. Getting a little gap. Nope. Fausto closes that down. I peel off. Let those guys do some work. I think I go up on the left here. So we just caught those guys. They were on the right. I actually said to delete this. I watched this thing and they were still up the road. And I'm like, I don't remember them being gone this long. How did that happen? So I counter Andrew and Raleigh. And Michael Lee takes a good dig coming up here. And we're going to catch him at the end of the next loop. So I'm going to stop the voice for a minute and scroll forward till I find something else that's interesting. Check the footnotes. So jumping back in on the mic, so TJ's on the side there. At some point, him and Cooper get up the road, and we're getting towards the end of this race. So let's see when these guys go. Clearly doing 200 watts, not going hard. Coming around the top of the course. People are probably going to go inside right now. And I'm just like, all right, how's this bad boy going to shake out? You know, I'd caught Raleigh. So there goes TJ. There's Thick Boy. Raleigh. Lee's behind me. Taylor. We got 10 guys left. Novo. Andrew. So at some point, I gotta figure out how to make this video. I'm watching this on the smallest screen. It's like a quarter of a quarter screen. So it's hard to see what happens when people go up the road. Somewhere in here, we lose TJ and he gets up the road. Let's see. There he goes around the corner. Like straining to see this. There goes somebody on the inside. That was Cooper, I think. And I'm like, good timing, dude. Good timing. All right. So Young Ripper goes up the road. I'm like, what? Don't like that. We're going to have to go. These corners are fun. Hit it up the hill. It's good to see I can still do 800 plus for a decent amount of time this late in the race in my old age. So things are starting to unravel at this point in the race. You know, guys are getting away. Everybody's not going to be able to chase everything. Got to have your wits about you. And Cooper is flying. And, you know, you should be worried about the guy that you see at the end of the race going fast that you haven't really seen much because he's been sitting in and saving his energy. Smart. Cooper is and will continue to be a very good bike racer. I wish I'd do the best. He's super young and really talented. Hopefully he enjoys the sport enough to keep with it. So I'm like, yo, I'm down to ride with these guys. Let's roll this thing. I'm excited that Raleigh's not here yet. No Andrew. And at the same time, while I want to push the pace, you can't drag these guys to the line either. And you can see Andrew and Raleigh coming up on the rear there, about to catch us. So I'm like, dang. Escape plan, fail. That being said, I'm also thinking, those guys just had to chase back on. Might be a good time to attack. There's only 5 of us now. I'm going to type in. I'm making some cliff notes here for you guys. And do I go here? No, I just kind of ride. We're doing 350. And everyone's kind of content. I'm going to swing to the right and just blast it. Yeah. I think it was a preem. Getting some space. Being a loner. Just want to ride by myself, guys. Can I live? That's the biggest gap I've seen yet. And I get the preem, and I'm like, you know what? We got to go. Well, folks, spoiler alert. That's actually the bike race. Right move at the right time. I really appreciated Raleigh saying, dude, you hit it perfectly. Half took him by surprise and went fast enough on the part of the course where, we weren't really expecting it. None of us were really hit. You don't attack on the downhill. But at that point of the course, coming up at the last part of the uphill and ripping that corner and gaining speed on everybody, and then taking my own turn through the first and second corner, probably a couple miles an hour faster than the group. And when the first guy gets through that second corner, he's looking for the next guy to chase. That was it. So whack-a-mole strategy worked. Won the mug that I wanted. Won a little money. And at this point, you just got to go into TT mode. But when you're on a course that has partial uphill and downhill, TT mode is think average speed. How, I got to go as fast as I can up this thing. Don't explode. And this is where your VO2 max intervals come in handy, because you need to be able to do more than just a 30-second attack, right? You got to stay on the gas for a while. You can recover on the downhill, but then you got to rip it again. Oh, excuse me. And that's different than doing like 30 on, 30 off, because those are to exhaustion. These are like stretching the rubber band on yourself and waiting till it snaps. So yeah, you can watch the rest, but that's all I got for you. I'm going to roll around for, I think, maybe like 11 more laps and just try to murder it. Hey, if you like this video, please share it with one of your cycling friends. If you like this video, please subscribe. If you like this video, check out our blog, evoke.bike/blog. We're selling some cool hats. If you like this stuff and you want to rep some Cotton Candy Squad, there's also some non-bright colored hats, cool shirts, a couple Drake playoffs. Making some more stuff. We got the team coming out. Big excitement and news on that. We are coming out with some online training plans to help you out if you don't have the cash money to hire a full-time coach to help you crush your goals and have you exceed pretty much all of your expectations for next season, but you want a little guidance. We'll help you out with that. We're getting them together depending on your kind of, what kind of events are you doing? You doing fondos? You doing road races? Are you a crit guy? Blah, blah, blah. Anywho, keep in touch with us. Hit me up at Brendan Hausler on Instagram, at Patrick Wally. No, he's at Wind Powered, spelled awkwardly. Wind, P-O-W-D, I believe. P-O, I don't know. That's it. Keep watching if you want. Otherwise, I win. Woohoo! See ya.